It's Christmas, and so while I'm sure many of you guys are pretty familiar with the event at this point, there's actually quite a few hidden things in the Christmas event, or things that are worth knowing about that you may not know. So in this video, we're going to go through some things that you should absolutely know about the Christmas event to make the most of it. We're going to keep this as quick and short as possible, so let's go. Number one, the Secret Santa has a couple of things that you should know about it, and that is one, that it is every 3 hours. Most people are going to know this because it tells you, come back here in 3 hours. However, last year, this was actually every 2 hours, so this has changed a little bit, got a little bit of a, I don't know, is that a nerf? I guess it doesn't really matter because this player's donating stuff, and if you don't have anyone donating stuff, then either way, it's now 3 hours. But something that you may not have known is that the Secret Santa does in fact seem to be world locked. This means that if you're on a pretty dead world when you claim your Secret Santa, you have a higher chance of probably receiving like the base standard stuff that's like Christmas food or like the party food, the stuff that has no value and isn't given by players because there's nothing in the Secret Santa. So it's probably worthwhile hopping over to a busier world before you claim your Secret Santa every 3 hours, and that way you can get a higher chance of actually receiving something. So do a quick world hop and then claim your Secret Santa that way. Another thing to note is that if you are planning on getting these Secret Santa titles, which is by donating certain amounts of GP, you can actually kind of cheat the system a little bit by donating things to the Secret Santa that value high on the Grand Exchange but aren't necessarily anywhere near that price in reality. If you can find an item that price is high, for example maybe a token or something like that, but nobody's actually paying that price for, so the value in reality is much less, you can donate that here and the game will go off the Grand Exchange value, giving you the titles, making it a lot easier. It's also worth noting that you can also get yourself a experience slam every day by donating over 100k to the actual Secret Santa, so this is definitely worth getting. It's super cheap XP and it doesn't really take long to get at all. Moving on, did you know that snowballs are the most AFK activity for getting your paper and your Christmas spirit? The most AFK in the sense that you can click this and then for 15 minutes you can go AFK and not have to worry about it at all. They all stack in your inventory nicely and then you never have to, it just said, you don't have to move, you can just stay here pretty much forever. That's why there's so many people here. Oh, and also, according to Protox, thanks for this little tip, you can disassemble these for invention components, and there's actually pretty good components in here, so don't just chuck them in your bank and forget about them, or don't just like drop them or destroy them, disassemble them. You get some pretty good components, it's worth doing. And if you're also in it just for the paper, then you'll also get paper while disassembling these, so it's a win-win. However, if you're specifically in this for the Christmas spirit rate, you want super high Christmas spirits, then you actually want to be making toys. This isn't AFK to get the highest rates, but it is going to give you the highest spirits rate per hour that you can get. Moving on, for those of you that are just chasing down the wrapping paper for a chance at getting something good from the actual event, you can actually right now go to the marketplace and then go to bonds and you can redeem a bond to get double wrapping paper. This is actually kind of rough of a thing for Jagex to add, and they did it last year as well, so it is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much because I get it at this point. It's Jagex, right? What can you expect? But I assume we're getting less paper than we used to, probably, and then now you can buy the bond to double that up and get an increased rate. So if you are looking to do that and the GP isn't a big deal to you, then it's probably worth it if you have the GP laying around to get one of these, right? You're gonna get double wrapping paper. So there you go. However, this is 170 million GP right now. Bonds are insanely pricey at the moment, so check whether this is worth it for you. If you only have a 200 mil bank, probably not going to be worth spending 170 mil on a chance at getting more wrapping paper. Probably not. I mean, it depends. Whatever. If you've got the itching for it, then just go for it. Whatever, right? It's completely up to you, but I figure it's worth mentioning. Next up, we're going to talk about the nice letters. I have one in here, the letter to Santa, and you want to be able to get as many of these as you can. I have 0 so far. Oh, crap. Oh, I missed the... Is it Sunday today? Bro, what is going on? Okay, no, I must have them in the bank. Anyway, you want to have as many letters as you can by Sunday to make sure that you get these nice list entries up the top here. So I've popped all of those in, and I have one nice list entry. Now, you'll also get the Christmas presents for handing these in, so it's definitely worth doing because if you open these, you could get something good, but if you don't, you're still likely going to get some XP from it, so it's definitely worth the time. You should definitely do this. However, if you have missed some, which I absolutely have because it's Sunday, which is where it's going to get drawn, and I've only got one nicest entry, you can come over here to the Christmas spirit shop and you can buy them back. They cost 400 spirit, so like, you know, try to get as many as you can because it's going to cost a little bit. I can buy all of how many of these can I actually buy? Because I don't know how many I've missed. I've missed a lot, bro. This has not been good. You cannot afford this. Oh no. So I'm going to buy back as many as I can here, and I'm going to go hand them in. There's 11 letters that I've missed so far. There's probably some more as well, but that's fine. We'll get them at some point later today. Post the letters. We now have 5 entries, which is cool, but we also got some presents too, so we'll quickly pop these open. Bit of an opening for you guys here as well. What is this? Earmuffs. Okay, let's just redeem those, shall we? More of them. Okay, that's fine. But one thing that you should know about, and like another super tip apart from just buying them there, is to make this a lot easier, because the way you get these is completing your daily challenges will also give you one as well. Talking to this guy is going to give you one here, and then just doing a little bit of skilling around here will also get you one as well. So the last one is your daily challenges. What you can do, you can see I have all 3 of my challenges set to mining. The way this works is if you go to a challenge master or mistress or whatever they call them these days, the challenge, where they are, challenge mistress, there you go. You come here and you can press toggle challenges. Now, anything that you are at max level with or 99 in, you can toggle them off in here. And as you can see, I have all of mine toggled off except for mining. This means that I will only get mining ones. Now, the fastest one, in my opinion, to complete, I believe, is actually archaeology. So you could like close this one and take this one off, because archaeology, you just run to the bank, you get to your workbench, you get a damaged artifact out, you repair it, you're done. If you do 3 of those, you get them all done at the same time, so you can get your nice letters super fast. So definitely something to keep in mind. Another thing that you guys probably should know by now, but if you don't, it's probably because you're new to the game or you're returning to the game and you haven't done this yet, or you've just forgotten. On your advent calendar, which I have not kept up with this at all. We'll do this soon. But what you can do is make sure you click something. You can actually go back to the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, the 1st, and then this button's been disabled for me. But if you haven't actually done this yet, on the 1st of December, you can go back to 0th of December, and it will give you some extra little goodies as well. You can go back to 0. So if you haven't done that, go back and then spam click it. There'll be loads of text that pops up. Just click through all that text, claim your reward, and then it'll be done. But then it'll be like disabled by mod campfire, apparently, after you've done that. But definitely get your extra little reward from there. So these triggers always in the advent calendar, so take advantage of it. I need to open all the rest of them. We get wrapping paper, we get a purple Christmas present, that's crazy, and more wrapping paper. Damn. Okay, cool. There's use keys. I received a treasure hunter key. Boom. Tokens. Easy game. Right, let's move on to the next one. And then the very final thing to know about, which like you guys are probably going to know that these are a thing, but just in case you've forgotten what things they are, which like kind of like me, which we're going to go relearn together right now, is you can actually check out the buffs that you're going to get through the event here, because we're going to get like specific buffs each week at the Clementine place here. Now you can also, I believe, get it somewhere else, maybe in here or somewhere, but I'm going to go here. Christmas Village info. On the Christmas Village info here, you can see what you will get in terms of buffs by going into the winter weeks here. So I'm learning at the same time, apparently. Winter weeks. On week 1, we have a combat buff, 20% chance to save runes, arrows, bolts, darts, throwing knives, axes, javelins, blah, blah, all the ammo stuff. Ritual output by 20%, and Tiffle luck is always active, which is cool. Charm drops give 1 more charm than normal, crazy. That's pretty good, right? Then in week 2, we will get these ones here in week 3, week 4, week 5, and then of course in week 5 it's bossing, so increased chance of getting a rare drop from the Rex Matriarchs, that's crazy, and the Sanctum of Rebirth, which I'll be farming the living crap out of for sure at that time probably. So yeah, take advantage of these when the weeks come through, because like for example with the bossing one, having the Elder Overload Cauldrons, it will retreat, it's gonna be crazy. Like holy crap, these are always so freaking good to have, save deaths and whatnot. Week 4, you're going to be able to get a 20% chance not to lose heat when smithing, so perfect time to actually go and do your smithing stuff. And there's other cool things in here too. So if you've forgotten what these are and you kind of don't have a plan and you're like, oh man, I don't want to miss out on these buffs, let me see what they are. Come here to this person here. It says you can also use, I guess it's in the community tab, so that would be, man, where's the community tab here? There you go, community and events. You don't have to come here, we found it. So you can check it out here, see what's going on, and take advantage of these buffs. Make sure you do. The smithing one, I actually might do that. I need to get a smithing up. I want 120 in all.
Smithing is still 99, so that might be a great time to do it. Anyway, hope you found this video useful, guys. It's a little bit late into the event, but I've been insanely busy getting all your merch orders out. They are all shipped now, so anyone who did order, they are on their way to you, and I hope you enjoyed them on Christmas. But other than that, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye.